Hey guys, my name's Ben Howard. We're out here at Brevard College to play their disc golf course. This is the first time I've ever been up here to check this one out, but I've heard great things about this course, and looking at pictures of it on UDisc, this course looks really pretty and really nice, so really excited to check this one out. It looks like a pretty open park style course where you're just gonna have like a few trees in the way, and as you can also kind of tell, it's pretty windy out here, so it's gonna be kind of interesting. Especially because today I'm not gonna be playing with my full bag. What I'm actually going to do is test out some new discs I got from Goliath. First off, I do want to test out the Waymaker that I was using in my last 10 under challenge at Century. I threw it around a little bit more yesterday, and it's definitely a lot straighter than I'm giving it credit for. So I was even kind of getting it to like turn just a little bit. So I definitely want to throw this around a little bit more and figure out if this actually is going to stay in the bag or not. But the other two are new discs. We got the Swirly NT Enoch. From what I've heard, this is a more stable run of Enoch, so I'm assuming they'll turn a little bit but have a more overstable finish. Then we've got the Metal Flake Oasis Raptures. Curious to try these out because from what I've heard, these are a much more understable run of Rapture, and I can definitely feel that in the hand. Like, this feels like it's gonna fly like a beat-in destroyer, like push straight, maybe give me a touch of turn out of the hand, but ultimately have an overstable finish at the end. So hopefully these three will be enough to get me through this course. I wasn't expecting it to be as windy as it's been, so hopefully these discs aren't too flippy for me, but let's go ahead and get in the round and see how we do. All right guys, so for hole one, we've got a par 3, 313 feet. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's straight ahead behind this tree. Other than that, nothing in the way. I'm assuming running track and road on the right are out of bounds, but we'll go ahead and throw both of these and see how they fly. We do have, well, we had a headwind. It's kind of calmed down a little bit, but I think I'm going to go with the Rapture anyway, just because I'm not warmed up. Ooh. Oh, wow, that's so much flippy of a Rapture. Oh, that's nice. Ooh, very straight. I think that went long too. All right guys, so for hole two, we've got a par 3, 300 feet. You can see the basket is straight ahead. Is there any, okay, so we got the OB pond right here on the right, and then the running track on the left is still out of bounds. But I'm gonna go with the Enoch again, just straight at the basket, I guess, and hope I don't hit the tree right in front of it. Oh my gosh, that thing's so good. I did hit the tree, but I think it should be in the circle. There we go. All right guys, so we're on hole 3. This one's a par 3, 250 feet. See it straight ahead. I'm gonna try putter turnover on this one. See how well the Waymaker actually holds up to some Anheuser. If I can give it height, just have it coast that way. With it being a little bit more stable and a little bit less glidey, it should kind of flatten out, hopefully. But let's see. Yeah, I held it well. Just threw it nose up and kind of stalled, but I'll probably in circle 2. Okay, so got closer than I was thinking. Maybe right at circle's edge, or just a step outside of it. Got a putt. Fade. Ah, dang. All right, guys, so for hole 4, we got a par 3, 270 feet. You can see it straight ahead behind this group of trees. I'm gonna go with the Waymaker again. I'm just gonna throw it flat, see if I can get it all the way up there. Because 270 is about the max I can get a putter to comfortably. So I'm curious to see if I can get the Waymaker all the way there or not. I didn't mean to go straight at the basket. Oh, there's the fade. Well, I'm a little short, but I should have a putt at it at least. Yes, there we go. All right, guys, so for hole 5, we got a par 4, 577 feet. You can see the basket just straight ahead. So looks like we got this whole field on the left to work with. So I'm just gonna go with the Rapture. I don't want to throw it on the Anheuser because I don't really know what it's gonna do, but I think if I just throw a flat shot, I can at least get over 300 feet. So we're gonna have about a 250-foot approach shot in the green. So should be fine. Just gotta make sure not to throw it into the ground or something stupid. Huh. Yeah, that thing flies exactly like I thought it would. Gave me like a gentle turn while still pushing forward and then fought out at the end. That's really nice. Oh, it turned. Okay, it didn't make it to the woods at least, so it'll be easy par. I'll make this putt. Nope, too low. Good layup. All right, guys, so for hole 6, got a par 3, about 300 feet, just straight ahead, nothing in the way at all. Or I don't think so, at least. Okay, yeah. Yep, no tall grass marking out of bounds or anything, so I'm just gonna go with the Enoch straight at the basket. Oh, that's so good. I love it when you can throw a disc and count on it to turn, but it doesn't drop or lose its height at all. And just throw it flat, trust it to bend off to the right, and then come back. That's so good. All right, guys, for hole 7, we got a par 360 feet. Once again, right there, nothing in the way. I'm assuming it's either the road or the ditch on the right side of bounds. Yeah, it's marked by the edge of the ditch on this side, so don't want to turn it over, which we kind of got like a tail left to right. So I'm assuming that'll kind of stable up whatever I throw. And I'm going to go with the Rapture anyway, so I don't think there's any chance of me going out of bounds right, but it's going to be hard for me to get all the way down there, I'm assuming. Ah, dang it, it's so low. That's annoying. Roll left. There we go. Oh, dang it. All right, guys, so for hole 8, we got a par 3, 350 feet. Looks like we're going straight for about 300 feet in the fairway, dog legs left where the basket's tucked off this way. There's a bridge you can kind of see up here on the left. We got to get past that to get past the OB, but yeah, everything left in this ditch is out of bounds. So I'm gonna go with the Rapture to make sure that I get all the way down there. And if I don't finish far enough left, it's fine, but I'm just waiting on the guy. Just let play through to finish up. There he is. Ah, so low. Skip. Okay, that's at least safe. I don't know how far around the corner the basket is, but maybe it's circle 2. All right, so I don't know if it was a good thing or a bad thing that this wasn't marked as OB on the map, but it says we're safe because it looks like anything short of the bridge is out of bounds, but up here we're fine. And yeah, the basket's probably not, but 40 feet left of the corner, so even just throwing a dead straight shot will get you in the circle 2, but let's see if we can make this. Get a swing. All right, guys, so for hole 9, got a par 3, 260 feet. You see the basket straight ahead. I probably can get the Waymaker there, but I'm probably gonna go with the Enoch just because I'm throwing back into some headwind. I think this will handle it pretty well, especially since I'm gonna have to take some power off of it. But yeah, I'm just gonna throw it straight at the basket, see if that headwind will turn it just a little bit for me. See if this has enough stability to come back. There we go. All right, guys, for hole 10, we got a par 3, about 250 feet, just straight ahead. I'm gonna go out to the right with the Waymaker. We've got that same head. Now it's kind of a right to left wind coming this way, so if I throw it out that way, they should kind of lift it and carry it back to the left. Just got to give it the height and hopefully not pull it into those trees on the right, but let's see what we can do. Oh, I really released it. Dang it. Just sit, please. That's fine. Fade, please. Ah, oh, dang it. All right, guys, so for hole 11, we've got a par 4, about 560 feet. Looks like we're going straight for about 300 feet, and then the fairway kind of bends off to the right. The basket's up that way. Looks like we got a Mando just dead straight in front of us. And from what it looks like on the map, I would assume it'd be about 400 feet off the tee. So I'm gonna go with the Enoch, just try and throw straight at it, and just hopefully put myself in a good position to get up and down. Ooh, turned it over that time. I should have known better. We still have that left to right wind. Okay, that should be fine. That should be good. Ah, that'll still be a putt. Drop. Oh, wow, I didn't think I missed on right. About done with that. All right, guys, so for hole 12, we've got a par 3, 300 feet. Looks like the basket's just straight ahead. I didn't see, was there any OB on this one? The creek on the right. Okay, so that shouldn't really come into play at all. Going kind of uphill, so I gotta make sure I get this higher than I would like to. Still get the nose down. Just like that. That thing is so good. Go. All right, guys, so for hole 13, we got a par 3, 231 feet. Basket's down here tucked off to the left. You can't really see it from where y'all are, but where the road, you can see where the road bends to the right and then back to the left. Right where it bends back to the left and then cuts back to the right, that's where the basket is. So I'm gonna go with the Waymaker. Well, not this Waymaker, but my other Waymaker. Probably just throw it flat right down the trail and let it fade in to the green. Just like that. That should be like parked basically. All right, guys, so for hole 14, got a par 3, 250 feet. You see it straight ahead. Looks like we got a Mando left of this tree, which that's what I was gonna do anyway, because I'm just gonna throw backhand hyzer or probably just a flat shot with the Waymaker again. Oh, wow. I actually hit that one hard that time. I think I threw in a little bit of anhyzer, but it's so weird because like I'm used to the Oasis Waymakers where like if I throw it like that, it's still gonna fade out. So throwing something that feels that overstable and having it turn over like that is so weird, which I feel the headwind now, so that's probably what happened. The headwind held it over, but that's just such a weird feeling. Nope. I got that a little bit higher maybe, but I need to get it high and let that wind kind of carry it to the left. All right, guys, for hole 15, we got a par 3, 238 feet. You see the basket way uphill. I think I'm gonna go with the Enoch just straight at it. We do have a tailwind, so whatever I throw is gonna get smashed, so I need to go with something really fast. Otherwise, I'd probably just go with the Waymaker, but like I said, gotta give it the height and let it get up there. didn't give it the height and it got smashed. Oh, okay. Oh man, I thought I did it. All right guys, for hole 16, got a par 3, 200 feet. Just right there. Got to be careful because the ground slopes away on the left side and behind the basket. So want to get out there and let it land soft. Hopefully not roll down the hill. So not a bad hole for the Waymaker at all. I think I'm gonna have to give it a little bit of anhyzer out of the hand. Let it coast to the right just a little bit and hopefully kind of flatten out. I threw it nose up, but it still turned. Okay, that's probably a death putt, but it's a putt. There we go. All right guys, so for hole 17, we've got a par 3, 277 feet. I don't know if you see it or not, but it's straight ahead down this way. We have I think it's a right to left wind, so I think I'm gonna take the Waymaker, throw it out to the right on some hyzer, let that wind kind of carry it and hopefully get it all the way down there. That should be really good. Come on, carry it. There it is. I feel like that was short, but hopefully I'll have a putt. Okay, so we're a little short, but inside the circle still. Still got that stiff right to left, so I have to aim the right side chains. Let this fade in. Too high. All right guys, we're on hole 18, final hole of the video. This one's a par 3, 250 feet, straight ahead, going pretty far downhill and with the ground sloping away behind the basket. So another good hole for the Waymaker. Just gonna go to the right of this tree on some hyzer, kind of let it finish back to the left. Basically what I did on the last hole. A little early, get past it. Oh, well, that works too. Ooh. See, is that safe? Should have looked. Oh, so it's the bank. Oh shoot. Yeah, I should have read that before I did that, because yeah, that's definitely out of bounds. Oh, dang. All right guys, that finished up around out here at Brevard College. I had a ton of fun out here. Like, I had heard really good things about it, like I said at the beginning of the video, but this is way better than I was expecting. Like, this reminds me of like a Century or a Timmons from my area, where they're just courses that are designed to have fun on. Like, they're not meant for tournament play or anything. They're just meant for people to go out, either play your first round ever, or you're just going out there because that's the course that's 5 minutes from your house. Like, one of the main things I always judge a course by is how easy it is for me the first time I come out here to find my way around the course. And like, I had no problem at all. Like, every tee box was basically visible from the basket you were standing at. Like, you really don't even need U-disc out here. It's so easy to find your way around. But yeah, I couldn't recommend this course more. Just the perfect, like, casual, you could play, like, I'm pretty sure I played this in like right at 2 hours. And typically when I'm filming, it takes me double the amount of time to play. So like, you could honestly blow through this course in an hour, and that's the long tees. So even like the people in my area who are driving an hour to come up here or more, like, you could definitely squeeze in like 3-4 rounds if you're really trying to play that much. So I'm definitely wanting to come back up here at some point. This is about an hour drive for me, so this isn't something I can come to on a weekday. But I think this would be a fun one for a weekend trip and just come up here and do some stuff, because like, they have the tees I played today were actually the long tees, and I think every hole has a short tee, and it looks like they're all like 200 to like, some of them are close as like, I think some of them are like 90 feet maybe. I definitely will have to come back up here and like do some videos with some people or something. If you have any ideas for videos you'd like to see me do up here, I'd love to hear them down in the comments. I think that's pretty much everything for the course. Now for the discs, they're going in the same order we talked about them in the beginning. Waymaker, I don't think I put in the bag, and at least in this plastic, like it kind of did what I wanted it to do, but it didn't hold up to the wind at all. It's so weird because the Oasis Waymakers are so much more stable than this, but the ones in the base plastic just don't have that overstable bite to them. It's so weird because they feel exactly the same. I might throw this back in the bag for some other stuff, like, because you could see like it definitely does have like almost like a Berg kind of flight where like it just doesn't really go that far. So that might be nice for some shorter holes on some tournament layouts, but it's definitely not going to be a staple in the bag. What is going to be a staple in the bag is this Enoch. This thing is going into my bag immediately. Only thing I really got to figure out is what I'm going to take out to put this in. It's just so straight, and like obviously it does give me that like little bit of an S flight, but I mean it's probably like what, maybe a max of like 5 feet, 6 feet, something like that. Like the only thing that would really keep me from throwing this would be like wind. I think this is making me want to do a video comparing the Enox and the Arc, because the slot that this would probably fall into would be my NT Arc, which is like my right in the middle when it comes to the stability of my fairway drivers. I don't think these don't go as, the Enox don't go as far as the Arcs, but they have almost the exact same flight. So I might have to do something comparing Enox and Arcs, or at least the ones I have, just to kind of figure out where these are all going to fall into the bag, because this is going in, so we're going to have to make room for it. And finally, we've got the Oasis Rapture. I really like this one. Like, I wasn't sure what to expect. Because, you know, when people say, oh, it's a less stable driver, well, it's also 12.503. So, like, that could mean almost anything. So, I wasn't sure what to expect, but I'm really happy with how this one turned out. Like, just has that nice, just gradual turn to it, but has a pretty reliable fade. So, I'm tempted to put this in the bag, but I think this is just going to be more of a backup for that lightweight destroyer that I have. Because I think that's what I would have to kick out to put this in. That or the King I just put in. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much everything. So if y'all have any other recommendations for courses I should play, please let me know. I'm trying to work on getting to courses that are farther out, you know, an hour plus. So it don't, I mean, as long as I can get to it in like 2 hours at this point, shoot, I might just make a trip out there for it. So please let me know any recommendations y'all got. But thank y'all so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and y'all have a good one. Bye.